Hey boys and girls, check this out. More Death 13 found somebody else stupid enough to lend me their motorcycle. So this is the Z1000, and I'm going to be taking it for a spin. Hey guys, I still got the Z1000. A friend of mine lent me this bike for a day. That was a week ago. Actually, over a week ago. Don't lend More Death 13 your bike. Yeah, really, he just lent. Well, this is the owner of the motorcycle shop that I take my bike to all the time. You've seen that shop in many videos, and they borrowed my bike because they need to take pictures of it, and I've got the boss's bike in the meantime. And I planned on taking it for a good ride last weekend, but my wife gave birth, the selfish bitch, so I didn't get to go for a ride. And see, somebody made a good comment, like there's a British guy recently made a comment on one of my videos, and he's a British guy, but he's living in Taiwan. So he's like a foreigner like me, living in Taiwan, probably teaching English, who knows. Anyways, he made a, I said, because he said he likes my videos, and I said, well, you're in the minority. For most foreigners in Taiwan, I shouldn't say most, a lot of foreigners in Taiwan don't like me. Like if I go on to the Taiwan English forums, they don't like me. Let's just leave it at that. So I want to go right here. Right. Cool. Okay. Speeding camera. Should I give my friend a ticket or not? No, I won't do it. Yeah. So yeah, and then I mentioned that to him, and I think one of the reasons they don't like me is they kind of think I have a holier than thou, I'm always right kind of attitude, and I really disagree with that. I remember when I was a kid, like I remember having a conversation with a girl when I was like 13 or 14 years old, and she was pissed off at me, and she was yelling at me, and she's like, you always think you're right, you always think blah 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 blah. She goes, why, but why you always think you're right? And like in that situation, I'm not saying all the time, but in that specific situation, it's like I don't always think I'm right. It's just when I argue with you, I always am right, because I'm like at least 3 times smarter than you are, you know what I mean? And I'm like, she was just she wasn't a very bright girl, she was good looking. She was good looking, blonde-haired girl, blue eyes, nice body, and she just wasn't very bright. And so when we argued, of course I was always freaking right, like 99 times out of 100, because she's just not that bright. And then one day she's just like, you always think you're right, and you always think, yourself, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, no, I don't always think, I always am. You're stupid. I'm not, that's how it works. And it's I don't know if that's relevant to now, the here and now, and the whole, that kind of situation. But no, when I'm wrong, I fully admit I'm wrong. It's just seriously. Plus, I hate forms. Speaking of which, I gotta make some form rules for my forum. Maybe I should do that in a video. That'd be cool. I really hate writing. I'm just lazy. Some of my moderators, nothing sadder than a stray pregnant dog, I have a whole new respect for pregnancy and giving birth after watching my wife go through it. It's hell. I'm scaring myself on this bike, man. It's, That's, you know, that's another one of the joys of starting off with a small bike, you know? I say you know way too much in case you haven't noticed. If you start off with a small bike, you'll still be scaring yourself on it. And then after a while, you move up to a bigger bike, and then, ooh, you get the fun you get the joy of riding a motorcycle for the first time all over again, because it's a different motorcycle, and it's scary in a whole new way, right? And then after a while, you get a bigger or a more powerful bike, and oh look, you're getting scared all over again, and it's like reliving the joy of your first ride again and again, and that's cool. You know, there are idiots out there that go out and get like a 1000cc sports bike as their first bike ever. Oh no, okay. There's the place. That cafe there is owned by a foreigner. I should. It's kind of expensive though, but it's good food. I'll definitely go there again, but it's just a bit expensive. They're paying something insane for rent. I remember they told us what it was. It was like, well, it might not be insane for you, but it was insane for us. It was something like $1,000 a month just in rent alone, you know, and then they're selling food, so the markup on food isn't really that much. I don't know. This is a little touristy road. I'll just do a quick up and down on it. Yeah, so the moderators on my forum are bothering me to make some forum rules. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll do it soon. Just remind me again. I say that, you know, I say that a lot to people. I'll say, yeah, I'll do it. Just remind me, you know, because I'll forget. And often they remind me, and then when they remind me, I'll respond with, oh, yeah, I'll do that soon. Just remind me again. You know, like, because if I don't have, because I'll read the email, you know, like someone sent me an email, remind me to do something, so I'll read the email, and then it's like, I don't have time at that minute to do it, but the email, once the email's read, it gets buried under a bunch of other emails, so I got to tell them, okay, and then what you pretty much, if you want me to do something, you pretty much just got to keep reminding me until you luck out, and I read the reminder on a day when I'm doing nothing, you know, like it's in the morning and I wake up and I'm checking my emails and I got nothing planned that day, and then I read your email to remind me to do something, and I'm like, okay, I'll just do that right now. I got nothing else to do. And this is the end of the road.